Now, I did say that I wouldn't be back down here in Magaluf for the rest of 2024, but I'm back here again today. But I thought I'd just pop down to the beach because I actually realised that there's one holiday maker interview which I hadn't used on the channel, and one which I filmed back in June, and I wanted you to see it because I have to say he's possibly one of the nicest people I've met as well this year. And as you know, I've met so many of you during the course of my travels around the island, whether it's on the live streams or whether I've been making the videos too. Now I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to take a look at what Magaluf is like today, but on the far side of the beach, because, well, as you know, I filmed a complete resort walkthrough just the other day, looking at the renovations and the changes that are being made to the resort. If you want to check out that video, check out the link in the description, check out the link right at the end too. But for now, let's turn the camera around. We're going to walk down the beach, and well, I'm going to play you this interview too. Okay, so the reason for this video is, well, I wanted to highlight a different kind of person that does come over here to Magaluf and holidays here frequently. Now, if you've been following the mainstream media throughout the course of the year, any single story that promotes or peddles that narrative of Magaluf as being a drunken holiday destination has been used in the media. And while we've seen documentaries about it, we've seen news stories about it, but also hopefully you'll see on my channel as well how this whole entire resort is undergoing an incredible refurbishment. Now, during 2024, we've seen adult-only hotels being turned into family hotels, and now we see the renovations taking place, the multi-million euro renovations taking place down on the beach. Now, you will have seen in my videos, particularly in the summer as well, I spoke to Lynda and Paul over in Magaluf Resort one August evening about their experiences over here. And you may also remember too, just about a month ago on my live stream, I spoke to the very lovely Fritz. I think he's from the Netherlands. Fritz, I do need to drop you an email actually, we'll get round to it, who also has a holiday home here and who has been coming over for decades. Now, we're going to hear from Graham, who has also been coming to Magaluf for absolutely decades and who absolutely loves this area too. And in fact, before I play that interview, I want to say as well, if you are a regular over here in Mallorca, if you visit the island frequently, if you'd like to appear on any of my videos, do get in touch. I'll drop my email address on the screen here and you'll find it in the description text below. Drop me an email on alex@mallorcaunderthesun.com and we'll see if we can arrange it if I'm out and about filming in the resorts. Now, let's play the interview from Graham when I spoke to him back in June. So, I have to cut this clip in. I've been filming my news update and I've met the very lovely Graham, who is from the UK. Whereabouts are you from in the UK?
Sheffield.
From Sheffield. And yeah. I want him to come onto the channel because he does actually have a place over here in Mallorca which he visits quite regularly.
I love it.
Graham, tell us about Mallorca.
I love
Tell
Mallorca.
the audience.
I first came to Mallorca in 1959.
Wow.
Just after I'd done my national service. And I came out here with my girlfriend, who later became my wife.
Fantastic.
Magaluf was very different. In fact, all Mallorca was very different.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful then, and it's beautiful now. I love Mallorca. The best thing I ever did was having my apartment in Mallorca. And I would come here all the time. But I'm so sorry about Brexit, because life was so much easier when we were in the EU.
It's don't mention the B word. Don't mention the B word. But I agree.
I can't mention the B word.
You can't mention
that. Okay, I won't mention the B word.
You'll get me started otherwise, yeah, as well.
I don't want to get.
Yeah.
I don't want to get Alex into trouble.
But I have to say,
I do want to get Alex into trouble.
But I have to say, I always ask everyone the question: how welcome do you feel as a British person on the island over here in Mallorca? Do you still feel welcome here?
Yes. Yeah, I think the people here are lovely. I just love the place. It's so good. But I'm sorry, but I can't mention the B word. But I love the Mallorca people.
Yeah.
I love the island. And people come here to Magaluf. And Mallorca's not just about Magaluf.
No,
and
it's a lot more.
It upsets me that people don't go and see the rest of the island. I used to drive in Mallorca and see all the little villages, and it was so good. But
I think the roads have changed a bit over there.
All I would say, if you come to Mallorca, have a little look round. Go to Solier, go to Valdemosa, go to Yup, There's all the lovely places. And down the east coast, Sant'Agni.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. There's so many beautiful places.
There are
in
so many
Mallorca.
places to see, aren't there?
I like Mallorca because it's a big island and there's so many different places to see. So come to Mallorca.
That is fantastic. It's been so nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Will I ever see myself?
You will see yourself on this.
I'll tell my son. When will it be on the television?
Soon.
Soon.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
cut it out.
let me finish the end bit. Come here a second. Come here a
cut
bit.
it all
No,
out.
no.
You'll
Anyway,
she'll
it's
cut it out.
fantastic. It's fantastic to hear from a long-term visitor to the islands what you think about Mallorca as well. And it's great to as well to hear that you still feel welcome here on the islands.
I love it.
So thank you very much for talking to me. And you'll be seeing yourself on TV soon.
It's the best place in the world. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so you can see that when I filmed this interview, it was actually filmed at around the time of the anti-tourism saturation protest back in June, which is why I asked Graham if he still felt welcome over here. And the reason I kept that bit of the interview in was because just the other day, I actually received this comment appearing here on the channel almost 6 months later, actually. And I had hoped as well that many of you had seen my content from that period as well and understood that, well, holidaymakers are very much still welcome over here in Mallorca and throughout Spain too. If you haven't seen that content, I'll drop a few links below. But I wanted to highlight as well that, well, this area as well in Magaluf, it's not just for young people, it's for holidaymakers of all ages, and it will be increasingly so as well as we head on into 2025 and beyond. So as we come up to the second half of Magaluf Beach here, this is where we're going to see phase 2 of the renovations taking place, probably at the end of next season and next winter. But for now, this is an area where residents, at least during the winter, can still come down here to enjoy, like me today. And just check this out, look, I can't believe the water today in Magaluf. I can't believe there's no one else down here too. So I do feel very lucky and very privileged to walk along such a gorgeous beach today. And in my opinion, and if you haven't seen my video about my favourite beaches on the islands, this is one of the most beautiful in Mallorca. Now we're just looking over towards the little nature reserve here, but check out the colour of the water that we have today in Magaluf. Now we can hear that a few building renovations are taking place down here. We can hear people drilling, and you can just see as well, right up in front of me, the location of the Foodnetta Cafe, which is where I filmed my Monday update videos from over here during the summer, when it was too busy down here to film on the beaches. But just like everywhere along this area, it's all closed up for winter. And just looking up at the hotels up in Palmanova, we can't quite see, but just around the corner here we've got the Elba Sunset Hotel, which is the only hotel open on this far side of Magaluf. We have the Vista Sol Hotel open near the strip, but right on this side up in Palmanova we've got the Elba Sunset, which is open pretty much year round. Okay everyone, I look forward to speaking to many of you in 2025. Like I said, if you're a regular over here in Mallorca, I'd like to hear your story, so do get in touch. But in the meantime, you can find me on the Facebook group and on my Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and appearing both here and here on YouTube. You're going to find a couple of videos from this area too. Okay everyone, thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.